Good evening, my name is Garrett, and welcome to The Last Call. Tonight's final drink is Bumbu XO Rum. Now, we checked out Bumbu the original rum in a past episode. I'll link that up above if you're interested. Bumbu XO was actually my first sipping rum and got me interested in what rum can be. Most rums tend to be on the sugary sweetness side of things, obviously because they're made with sugarcane, molasses, blackstrap molasses, sugar-based. But the interesting thing about Bumbu is not only does it spend its time in ex-bourbon, as most rums do, but then they shifted over to sherry casks for a finishing on there. This is a 40% ABV, and no age statement, but we do know it can be up to about 18 years old, depending on how they want to work that. And again, we don't know how long they were finished in sherry, but the interesting thing is that pulls away from that sweetness that we tend to label with rum. And this isn't a celebrity brand. However, they did do a bottling with Lil Wayne as well. He kind of promoted this brand, and they have a special bottle just for him. You can still find it around and stuff, but as far as I can tell, there's no differences in the XO versus the XO Lil Wayne edition. Just something to know. Okay, as always, we're going to be trying this two different ways. We're going to be doing it with neat, no ice, no water, and then we're also going to be doing some by adding a little bit of water to see if anything changes. This bottle, though, I'm going to take a second here and talk about the bottle. I just love the shape of this bottle. Not only the lip itself is a little bit, got a little dimension to it, so it's a little easier to pour, but this bottle just screams rum. It just does. Look at that beautiful dark color. Not sure if any color additives are added to this one. Being that it's getting up to 18 years, I've seen some 18-year-old rums that are fairly dark, so it wouldn't surprise me if there wasn't any, but hard to tell. Let's go for nose. Now, on the nose, you do get a bit of that sugary sweetness, but it's nowhere near your typical rum. And that's kind of the interesting thing about it. You're going to pick up, personally, I'm picking up more dark fruit notes in here, like dark chocolate. It's got a little bit of fruit in there, a little bit of vanilla as well. The alcohol note does come out a little bit, but it's not a super strong note. A little bit of spice in there, which again tends to be because most of your rums are going to have some kind of spice in that, kind of like almost like a light cinnamon, a little peppery, nothing uncommon. It's just a nice light smell on there. But I definitely pick up vanilla being in there. You definitely get a bit of that oak in there for its age. The oak is present. It's not super strong wood note, but the oak is there. Let's go for taste. First thing I get on the taste is like a nice black coffee, followed up by that sweetness that rum is known for. But you also get these beautiful dark fruits on the taste as well. And I'm assuming that's from the sherry, so you get these like dark orchard fruits. Not super fruity, but they're just darker fruit notes in there. And again, you get a little bit of that vanilla on the taste as well. It's a little punchy on the sharpness for the alcohol note today. Other times I've had it, and obviously that can be altered by what you've ate throughout the day and things like that. But it's just a nice, super unoffensive, in my opinion. It's got some great, that sherry is what makes this one shine, in my opinion. that sherry note just comes across so good. And it's that because of that orchard fruit dark note you get. That coffee note, maybe a little toffee in there. I think toffee I'm getting as well. Like if you've ever had like a toffee bar that's got the hard toffee in the middle with just a thin layer of chocolate on top. It's like that, got that kind of toffee bitterness to it. Yeah, beautiful. I love it. Okay, let's do a little bit with some water on there. I'm just going to put just a couple drops in. Just to see if anything changes here. We'll proof it down just a little bit. Again, the original Bumbu rum is a 35%. This one's going in at 40, so we're not sure if it's the same blend, just older or anything. They don't really tell us too much on there. Let's go for nose. Oh, yeah. That fruity note comes out a little stronger. It actually changes from... It's a little more lively in the fruit note. It's a little bit more citrus going on. You get almost orange, maybe lemon. It's like a citrus fruit on the nose, yeah. That vanilla is still there. The sweetness, shows up a little bit more on the nose here. But citrus, orchard, it comes alive. Let's go for taste. On the taste, the oak shows up very prominently there. That really surprises me. Yeah. I'm getting a stronger oak note in this one. The fruit comes through very well. It definitely gives it a brighter fruity going on. Where again, I called this one more like a dark fruit note. This one definitely feels a little more livelier, more orchard fruit. Not dark, like apricots, and I mean, I wouldn't say apple. I was going to say apple. I'm trying to think of some other fruits that I could be associating this with. Apricot, a little bit. That oak really comes to the forefront, though. I'm really surprised on how much that oak shows up. That is very interesting. A lot of times when I've done these taste tests, I don't try them with water just so I can get the actual palate down. And then I try it with the water with you guys here. And it's a completely different experience. The sugary sweetness is there, but I would say that it's dialed back maybe a hair. It's pretty close to the same. The alcohol sharpness, it's there. I don't think it's quite as strong as the standard, or without water, I should say. But yeah, I would have to say that it's pretty decent with a little bit of water in there. Definitely comes alive a little bit more. That fruit note, and again, that's from the sherry casks. That comes to the forefront, along with that oak barrel tannin. It comes up as well. Very interesting. So now when it comes to market price, as we all know, market price is market price. Usually I can find this right around the $35 to $37 price point. Sometimes as low as $32, and sometimes as high as about $42. And it's going to vary depending on your regions, of course. But I think Bumbu did another solid job here. It's a great intro to what rums can be, pulling away from that sweetness. And that's where I really give this one, comparatively, if you tried the original and you tried this, they're two different worlds. I do wish that they would put an age on there, since it's extra old, so we can do a kind of an age comparison on that. But it is what it is. I'm not against not having age statements, but it's one of those ones that I really think that you should give a try. It's simple enough, but it's also, if you're a whiskey drinker, I don't think that the sweetness is going to put you off at trying it. I think it's still going to give you some options on trying something out of your wheelhouse, but not go super sweet like the original or other rums out there. So there you have it, Bumbu XO. If you have any questions about the spirit or would like to see me do a specific review, say something down in the comment section below. I'll definitely keep an eye on those. If you're interested in the original, I did a review. The links will be down below, up above. And keep an eye out for the verses. We do an A/B comparison over the XO versus the original. And as always, may your last drink of the night be the best one.
You know, I even like it might not. It does.